Imagine waking up 10,000 years ago. No factories. No machines. No electricity. No cars. No smartphones. Everything you own must be made by human hands. Your clothes. Your tools. Your house. Even your food. Now here's the strange question. How did humanity go from sharpening stones in a village to building giant factories that produce millions of products every day? Industry did not appear suddenly. It wasn't invented by one genius. It was the result of thousands of years of tiny discoveries, economic pressures, wars, trade routes, and human psychology. In this video, we're going to travel through 10,000 years of history and uncover how humans accidentally created the first industries. And you'll discover something surprising. The first industrialist, the biggest problem of early humans. For most of human history, people lived as hunter-gatherers. Small groups wandered from place to place searching for food. Life was simple, but extremely inefficient. If one person wanted a spear, he had to make it himself. If he needed clothes, he had to make them himself. There was no specialization. Everyone did everything. Economists call this a low-productivity society. Then around 10,000 BCE, a revolution changed everything. Humans discovered agriculture. In places like the Fertile Crescent of the Middle East, people learned to grow wheat and barley. Suddenly food became more predictable. Villages became permanent. Population exploded. And this created a new problem. Not everyone needed to farm anymore. Some people now had free time. This changed human civilization forever. The first industries were not factories. Most people imagine industry as giant buildings with machines. But the first industries looked very different. Imagine a village potter. Instead of farming all day, he spends every day making clay pots. At first he makes pots for himself. Then neighbors begin trading grain for his pots. Soon everyone wants his products. Without realizing it, he becomes a specialist. This is the birth of industry. Because industry is simply producing the same thing repeatedly at scale. The same thing happened with blacksmiths, weavers, stone cutters, jewel makers. For the first time in history, humans began dividing labor. And division of labor is one of the most powerful ideas ever discovered. When people focus on one task repeatedly, they become faster and better. Productivity increases. Wealth increases. Civilizations grow. Ancient Egypt introduced something revolutionary. Organization. Building pyramids required enormous quantities of stone blocks, copper tools, rope, food supplies. Millions of individual tasks had to be coordinated. To achieve this, Egyptians created specialized workshops. Workers performed the same jobs repeatedly. Some cut stones. Others shaped tools. Others transported materials. This wasn't a factory yet. But it was a prototype. History's first large-scale production systems were being born. The pyramid wasn't just an architectural wonder. It was a management wonder. It proved humans could coordinate thousands of workers toward a single productive goal. This principle would later become the foundation of modern industry. The secret weapon of industry, trade. Industry grows when people have customers. And customers grow when trade expands. Ancient civilizations discovered this quickly. The Phoenicians sailed across the Mediterranean. The Silk Road connected Asia and Europe. Merchants carried goods thousands of miles. Suddenly a craftsman wasn't selling to one village. He could sell to entire kingdoms. Demand exploded. And demand creates specialization. A blacksmith producing 10 swords per year becomes a blacksmith producing 500 swords. A textile maker serving one town begins supplying multiple cities. Industry grows because markets grow. This is a lesson that still applies today. Every industrial revolution starts with larger markets. More customers always create more production. Rome invents industrial thinking. Ancient Rome understood scale better than any civilization before it. Rome built roads stretching thousands of kilometers. Aqueducts delivered water to huge cities. Massive armies required weapons, armor, food, and equipment. To support this system, Rome created enormous production networks. Government workshops manufactured military equipment. Mining operations extracted iron, silver, and gold. Some Roman mines employed thousands of workers. For the first time, production became systemized. Rome wasn't industrial in the modern sense. But it introduced a critical idea. Standardization. Every Roman soldier used similar equipment. Standardization makes production faster. And modern industry still depends on this principle. The Middle Ages accidentally prepared the Industrial Revolution. After Rome collapsed, much knowledge disappeared. But industry didn't stop evolving. In medieval Europe, craftsmen formed guilds. Guilds trained workers and maintained quality standards. Meanwhile, new technologies appeared. Watermills. Windmills. Mechanical clocks. These inventions were important because they replaced human muscle. For thousands of years, production depended on people or animals. Now machines were beginning to perform work. It wasn't steam power yet. But it was the first step toward mechanization. Humanity was slowly learning a profound lesson. Machines could multiply human effort. And once society learns that lesson, there is no turning back. The moment everything changed. By the 1700s, Europe had growing populations. Expanding trade. Better engineering. Scientific knowledge. Access to coal. All the ingredients were ready. Then came the steam engine. Suddenly factories no longer needed rivers or wind. Machines could run almost anywhere. Production exploded. One machine could perform the work of hundreds of people. Textiles became cheaper. Transportation became faster. Cities grew rapidly. This was the true industrial revolution. But here's the surprising truth. The steam engine was not the beginning. It was the final piece of a puzzle humanity had been building for thousands of years.